Happy Mother's Day to all mothers who are out here. This is a special edition, and I have a guest today who is a mom and a gospel minister as well. But she will be coming back to give us her story as a gospel minister, her journey. But today we're here because this is a it's a mother's special because Mother's Day was just on Sunday. Unfortunately, we are doing this recording today on Thursday. But I believe we are still in the mood of celebrating our mothers. And I wouldn't just let her go because she has a very beautiful story. Of course, we're in different spaces and phases of motherhood. So, and I knew that she's the right person, to host and to, come share her story with us today. So my name is Njeri Mukuhe. In case you're coming across this channel for the very first time, my name is Njeri Mukuhe. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, and to everyone who has been supporting me this far, may the Lord bless you so much. So without further much ado, let me allow my guest introduce herself as we get into this interesting topic of today. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
And you're looking beautiful.
Asante sana, you too.
Thank
Very beautiful.
Thank you. But fashion yako inakuanga on top notch. Who's the plug?
I'm the plug.
You're the plug. Oh my goodness. So guys, if you need to look this glamorous, she's the person. I will be linking or putting her contacts right here so that you can call her. I could plug with these amazing outfits for women and men as well.
Yes.
Pia viatu, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everything men wears, everything ladies wear.
Okay.
Got you.
Yes. All right. Karibu sana.
Asante.
I think utapandisha sauti kidogo.
All right.
Yes. Sawa. So, this is a mother's special.
Yes.
Mother's Day, because Mother's Day was just the other day.
Just the other day. Yes.
How does it feel, kujua unaitwa mama?
I think it's a beautiful feeling to be a mom. It has always been a very beautiful feeling since day one. Until now, I'm enjoying the feeling.
All right.
Yes.
So maybe you take us back kidogo. When did this beautiful story of motherhood begin?
All right. So I think before we go on, I introduce myself. My name is Judy.
Sorry, you did not. I'm sorry.
Yes. So my name is Judy Wanjiro. I am a Mama Lewis. Now that you are celebrating,
yes, hapa ni
being
Mama Lewis na Mama Neema ndo wako kwa set.
Mama Lewis on set. And I would say that the journey began on 9th of May.
9th of May.
Yes,
wow.
2010. Oh, that was when I gave birth.
Oh, 9th of May.
Yes.
Okay.
But now the journey began 9 months
earlier.
Yes. So I think it was an unexpected journey. I had not planned for it. It just happened that I found myself pregnant. I remember I called my mom and I asked her, because before I knew I was pregnant, I was so sick.
Oh.
I thought I had
malaria.
Yes. Because I was feeling
malaria.
some pain, cramps, and I'm like, wait, is it that I'm having my peas or something is happening, or because I was just feeling sick. So I went to the hospital, and that is when they ran the test and found out that I was pregnant.
How did you take that news? Now that you didn't expect that you could be.
It was a shock because I was like, I laughed.
Oh.
I laughed.
Was it the Sarah laugh? Laughter?
I think. Because even the doctor was like, oh, what's up? Yeah, but I remember I laughed, and the first person I called was my then boyfriend, and I told him, you know what, we are expecting. Yeah, and called my mom also, and I asked her if she's ready to be a grandma
Wait a minute. That is how you deliver the news to your mother?
Yes, I just called her. Okay, me and mom, we are like...
Your friends.
We are friends. So it has happened. So what do I do? Mimi, niko yule mtu mwenye, it has happened. I have to just let it out. And we move on. If I'm going to get some beating, it happens. It happened. Okay. That is how the journey began. And after realizing that I was not sick, I was expecting, so I had to start the prenatals and all that. Yeah, but at some point I was working at that time. I was working at South B, but I had to stop at 5 months because I got really sick.
Oh,
I couldn't even sit down.
What?
Yeah. So the doctor suggested that I had bed rest. I'm not going to work. It's just sitting down and eating and all that. Yeah, but I would say it was not a really hard or a rough one. I had a good one. Plus my ex was supportive.
Okay.
That time he was very supportive. Yeah,
right.
So I enjoyed the pregnancy journey.
Wow.
Yes.
So how was the transition from, being, let me say, a girl now to preparing to be a mother? How was it? What were some of the thoughts going through your mind, like, Judy, sasa wewe, si kale kasichana, sasa you're becoming a mom?
A big woman.
You're now a big woman. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's funny because it was a new thing for me. Plus I was young. This was a very I was just living day at a time. See the way you just wake up in the morning, you're pregnant. So what do you do when you're pregnant? You take care of yourself. Make sure you take some water. I had nothing so special about like I had put in some, I think I didn't even do some researches or something. I just took a day by its time. Plus I was young. And then maybe mom would ask me how are you feeling? How is there? What you need to do this? Plus I had some friends who were mothers. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we go to this day that you're now in labor na unaenda kupata mtoto. So how was that moment for you, and until you received your baby in your arms, how was that moment for you?
It's a story between, but all in all, I thank God that I delivered safe. And one day I was walking along thick, river road, and I felt some pain. So I went to Guru Nanak. They did the test, they checked, wakaona nimedilate for a few centimeters. So I had to go to there's a hospital at South B. Inaitwa God, it's been a long time. I think I'm forgetting, but there's a hospital there. So I went there. The funny thing is that they, after checking and seeing that nimedilate, and now I was ready to go for the delivery. They said that I went for the scan, and they did the scan. I don't know how it happened, because it came out that my baby at the placenta is ikombelea mtoto, so that's a risk. So they had to put me on emergency CS. But it didn't happen because it didn't happen. So some friends of my ex came, they talked, wakamu advice, no, don't, because they were asking for 90,000 at that time. That was long
cash.
time. Yes, deposit, and then maybe later on before checkout, they would ask for some more. That's what they had said. So they opted to take me to Kenyatta, but on emergency also. So I was taken on ambulance to Kenyatta. They went there, they booked me for emergency CS. But God works in mysterious way. I usually say that I called my son, najua in his ID or whatever birth certificate haijaandikwa mikwangu his Jaden. God came through because God really came through.
Wait a minute. So kwa birth certificate his name is Lewis.
Yeah, but nilikuwa nimeongeza Jaden. Ni kama alikata, okay, my son is another one. Alisema staki majina vile, let me just stick with Lewis.
Really? So he's supposed to be Jaden Lewis.
Yes, God came through.
Wow.
Yeah, because when I went to Kenyatta, they did I started praying because I told God I had gone through some surgeries before, so it was still like traumatizing for me to go through another CS or through another operation. So I remember I started praying when they booked me. I was admitted. So
on all this while you're still in labor.
Yes.
Okay.
I was still in pain, but they had not, ile inducing the pain. Bado hawako. Oh, I think they had already, when I went there, wakaona nime dilated, the baby is not coming. After some time, they usually induce you there, that nini ya pain. So, what I did, I started praying. And I told God, I cannot go through another nini. I'm not going to the theater. By the faith, hey, I remember I prayed for an hour. My bed was soaked in tears. I prayed and I told God that he had to come through for me this time. So the prayer that I was making is for another doctor, because the doctor had come. Nikamuliza, are you sure that the other tests are the other hospital too? We can work with them. Akasema, no, the doctors are the same, so we believe their findings and this. So what I decided to do is just pray. Kaomba, nikamwambia God, this story has to change. Another doctor needs to come and check me. So another doctor came, I think around it was midnight. The doctor came and he said that they are going to take me to for another scan.
Wow.
Because he said, you know what, we cannot just take you to a CS without us having do their own test.
Checkup.
That was an answered
prayer.
So I went. Do you know what? My baby was okay.
Wow.
I was okay. So I was asking this nurse, and why were they telling me that? So
where was the placenta?
Everything was in its place.
Wow.
Right place.
Wow.
My baby was okay. My placenta, everything. Like the nurse told me that you just have to go back and wait for the baby to come.
The normal delivery.
Yeah.
Now.
So I went back and thank God, and yes, and I waited. Pain was too much. I was going crazy. My God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's
I labored for a whole 11 hours.
Explain, you can never get the right words.
I cannot. By the way, I cannot get the right words to explain the pain, because it was excruciating pain. For 11 hours, I labored.
11 hours? For
11 hours. What? I labored for 11 hours. It was such a painful... Oh my God.
11 hours?
11 hours.
Okay. Okay.
I used to call the doctor by his name. Nakumbuka, I used to see a white coat. And I was like, Daktari Kamau, oi, oka. Come and help me. So until
but there's nothing really he can do.
Yeah, but he had to. He came, he did what he had to do, and the baby had to come out.
Wow.
So, yeah, the baby came out. Alikuwa amechoka though. Yeah, but I thank God that, hey, that was the best moment. That was the best
how did that feel now? Sasa umeletewa umekiwa mtoto. Unajua, did you do some scans before? Yeah, of course you did a scan.
That time.
At least.
But I never knew the sex of the baby.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't know, but I used to call him his name. Oh, you knew it's a boy. Yeah, even when I was waiting in labor, nikiwa kwa ward, I used to call him come
I
out.
think mothers know.
I think they always know. But
Mothers
I
know.
used to call him by his name.
Mhm.
Mwambia, please, mom is going to die. Just come out. Plus, I was tiny. Okay, it's not like I'm big, but
Okay. You are tiny.
I was tiny. So, inaeleweka.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
yes.
So how was that moment? Umeona mtoto ndio kwanza umejua ni baby boy.
Oh my God.
And you didn't know the gender. You know, it's one thing kujua gender.
And
At least you know you're waiting for a baby girl or a baby boy.
Yes.
And it's another thing when you're just waiting for your baby. You don't know the gender. So how was it ukipatiwa mtoto and then uko like, wow, it's a baby boy?
I think it wasn't much of a shock for me because
really?
I already from the word go I knew. See, I used to call him by his name. The only name I didn't have was the English name Lewis, because I remember it's my cousin who came and akampatia jina, nikamwambia tumuite nani? My cousin.
Okay.
Tumuite nani?
Interesting.
Muite Lewis. Okay, Lewis it is.
Yeah. Wow.
Kampatia jina Lewis, but that was the best feeling. But it's funny that you can labor for 11 hours, you're in pain, and then when the baby comes out, you're like, you just feel like, okay, you had carried a burden like a kimutungi, and then it's
Kimeondolewa, and the pain is gone.
It's gone, and you're like, oh my God, here we are now. The baby is here.
Sasa life inaanza.
But it was the best feeling
ever. Amazing. Yeah. So baby boy Lewis is here.
Yeah, he's here.
Sasa tuende home. So how do you now transition to mtoto hakuwa na sasa mtoto wako? How was that first experience? Kuna watu wenye breastfeeding is an issue, maybe hakuna milk. Did you even get to a place ukapata postpartum depression? How was that journey for you?
I think the 1 year we were with him was just an easy one because I didn't have a problem with milk. Mimi musema I had KCC.
Wow.
Like the small nini bodied girls maziwa mingi. Me, I had enough. And I thank God, it's by God's grace. I had enough. He breastfed a good one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Up until 1 year? 2 years?
Yeah, 1 year, because something happened and along the way, and took part ways with the dad. Yes.
Okay.
So
lazima sasa
mother took him.
Okay. Okay.
My mom took him. That's why nasemanga our son, because he's
it's
ni wangu na mom.
So it's very impossible for you. Do you at times feel it's impossible to separate him from your mom? Because sasa amegrow pia na mama kijua this is shosho, but still mom in other terms.
I think because I've always been in his life. He's always been seeing me. When they close school, he's always here. I visit. So I think, okay, there's a time that we had a disconnect. Like we were not understanding each other. We had a
good misunderstanding
before we could get along. But the one thing that I've always loved about him is that he has never confused me and mom. Though anatuita mom, mami. So mami wa Nairobi, mami wa Shags.
Okay.
So he knew my mom ni mom. Mimi, mami. That is what he used to call.
Okay.
Until now, sasa saizi at least anasemanga, anajua now mom, mom, shosho, hivyo now, so yeah. Okay. Shosho is back to her place.
Shosho jina haijapotea.
Shosho.
Yes. Amazing. Now he turned 14 years?
My goodness.
Now you're a teenage mom.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Where like ninazeeka kweli I am it's nimezeeka, but it's a good feeling seeing him transition from a boy to to a
young
teenager.
adult. Okay, is it a young adult?
Eh,
A young adult inaanzanga wapi?
inaanza ni young
Hebu
adult.
tell us, young adult inaanzanga wapi? I think 18,
18.
right? So
18
right now
ndo
he's a
anaingia.
teenager.
Yeah, he's a teenager.
And this is a very critical stage.
It is kwa sababu nimeona imeanza kukick in.
Mm.
Though him right now what I'm starting to see a different ni he's becoming more quiet.
Oh,
Like he's not talking as much
as he used to be.
the only things zenye ninaona sasa kwake ni now the dreams, his dreams are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm like yo wait your moment.
Na si dreams za kulala.
No,
Ni zile like
he
visions.
has visions and
Dreams.
his dreams. Like he has almost everything figured out. Like he has things in place. Like he knows the kind of a house he wants for himself, for his mother.
Wow.
And he knows
Hey,
the car.
The car he wants to drive.
So even Juicy, he was showing me the kind of seats he wants.
Excuse me. Where?
So alikuwa anakuja, mom, Izzy, what do you think of these colors? See, these are nice colors. So I was like, yeah, but you know me, I love brighter colors. Yeah, but these ones are cool.
Wow.
Dark na mama. Oh, okay, so you love dark things. Like now he knows this is what I want. Hata anaanza kuniuliza, mom, can you maybe ask some, anapenda football. That boy loves football sana. So all the time he's checking them out. He's hata wakati mwingine mpata amewachat na mwambia they cannot answer you.
Oh, anawa inbox. You know, that reminds me, by the way. There's a moment when I was, I think I was still in high school, and hizo ni ma 20, misi mzee sana, ma 20, 2009, 2010 hapo hivyo. I think that is the time Jimmy Gate alianza kuhit. And there's a way nilikuwa naangalia, I was looking up to Jimmy Gate. Sijui kama nikifungua Facebook yangu nitakuta inbox na ilimu inbox, because at that moment he was like my mentor. I was looking up to him. I inboxed him, but he was never replied. But anyway, thank God I'm here.
Yes. So I usually tell him, hey, kwanza the big one sasa kina Ronaldo na nini na nani wale he's a Man City fan. Yeah.
Watu wa Man City.
Watu wa Man City.
Mimi na football sijui.
Hata mimi, but I support it because of him.
Man City.
By the way nawaombea sana.
Me, I was for Manchester, lakini sasa naona memes za Manchester zikikimbia huku zinaniogopesha. But apparently hata sijui football player wa hiyo Manchester.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
Thank you.
But I know there's a guy wa Man City anakuanga atol, wana anakuanga he's called because huyo ndo you check. Huwa anamcheck sana. Mbappe ni wa wapi? Mbappe. Pia anapenda Mbappe. Yeah, anaitwa hata hivyo. Is he called that? Director anaitwa hivyo.
Director anatuchekelea juu mambo ya football. Tunagonga nje, by anyway.
Move on.
It's life.
Ni life.
Yeah, bora uhai.
Yeah, bora uhai. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, the dreams he's and I love it. I keep telling him hapo. So he loves football, anapenda art. Anaweza ona like a moti ama mat too. Then in the evening he will come draw it vile aliona. I'm like, dude, unakumbuka how yani mpaka vile ilikuwa? Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. That's
there was
amazing.
That time nani came Obama, he had a beast, that beast. Nilipata kwa book imechora and like wow. Okay. Wow. So amazing. He loves art, he loves football.
And he knows what he wants at least.
Na pia anapenda fashion. Wow. He loves good food.
His body can tell it all.
Yes, anapenda good food. Yes.
That's interesting. Yes. So how do you keep I know now that you're raising a boy, at times the conversations between a mommy and a son zinakuanga tricky kiasi. So how do you keep these conversations going and making sure that you're in his life, like you're not missing out some things? How do you make sure that he sees you as a mom and also as a friend?
I think sometimes what we do, we just it's saizi it's really hard to understand them. I think ikifika it time, because you try to talk to him and sometimes he doesn't want to talk. But mimi najua how to get him is just maybe getting him something ama what he loves. Saa nitakulipia PS, anapenda PS pia, so I'll pay for him, ama I get him some of the things that he wants, but I need to get something from him. So namwambia sasa, we need to talk. Is there anything that is disturbing you? Kuna kitu unasikia nini? But ni funny because zingine anaekelea nini ati mama unajua ni age, unajua sasa
ashaanza kujua ni age. Okay, we are sorry. We are sorry ladies.
At the age at sasa it's normal. Yeah, but I try to talk to him. Yes, but I know most of the time when I think boys are more comfortable talking to their daddies. I don't know. I don't.
But you tell us, if you're a man out there, you're comfortable talking to your mom or
to your dad.
Because I also think it's how would I say, it's how you relate the two of you.
Yeah, the relationship. Yeah,
it really matters. There are moments unaweza kuwa anaweza kuwa na a good dad, but still he doesn't feel comfortable talking to him. Anaweza feel maybe mom ndo anani understand
and more
than and it is vice versa.
Plus it's a challenge for me because still unaona bado he's not here. He only comes here when school closes. So most of the time tuko na yeye, but I try to check him naona what is nini like
catch up to
catch up. So but uzuri ni kwamba he anaongea.
Okay. That's amazing. So we really thank God for it. Because mimi ninasoma vitu kutoka kwako. Unajua mimi niko na miaka zingine ngapi? 12.
You have a girl.
12. Wow. Ndio mtoto wangu afike mahali wako.
Sasa hiyo time tutakuwa 26.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What?
I'll be having probably nitakuwa granny.
Maybe you'll be a granny.
No, but tunaambiwa hapana, leo usome.
You know, I love one thing I've loved with your son is that he's very focused.
Yeah, very focused.
And if right now he knows what he wants in life, then I think vitu zikikuja hapa katikati hakuna vitu zenye zitamtoa kwa njia. No, because he are focused. Anajua this is what I want and this is what I'm going for. That's amazing. So what's one of the lessons you've learned throughout the motherhood journey?
One lesson I've learned, it's just by the grace of God that we are able to raise these children from the time they are that infant age, like to go up until maybe when they get older. So it's just by the grace, because we don't know like we don't know much. We even if there are ways that I would want to raise him. There's a way that I would really want to raise Lewis, but let me say it's just by the grace. It's just by the grace of God that we were able. Because sisi wenyewe kama wazazi, even if we tried to raise them in this way and they are ni wale wagumu ama they don't listen. Because we have seen some kids who are very, oh my God, they give pressure to their parents, like wanna throw tantrums. They are just hard to get along with. All this while, as much as the journey, it would have been my wish to raise him, but things happened, and I didn't get a chance to just be the one raising him and all that. Yeah, but kuna lessons, and I thank God that it has made me. I think kuna kitu inakuja sana. One other lesson that I've learned is that you become responsible because in your decision making you have someone
in mind. Actually, I think the very moment you become a mom, from pregnancy, it's never about you.
It's never about you. Anything you do,
it's about...
Right now, even if I was to make a decision that I want to fly out, I have to have that boy in mind. That, okay, so how is it going to be? How is going to cope? Me being... Like, every decision that you are going to make, it has to have him. Hapo. So I think that sense of responsibility is one of the greatest lessons that I have learned. Because mimi wakati mwingine naweza kuwa hata niko na pesa and I want to buy something, but nikumbuke, hey, alikuwa ameniambia mom, sasa ameanza kukua mkubwa, so the clothes are not fitting him anymore. So I'm like, saizi ninajua, he needs some new trousers, he needs some t-shirts, he needs something, so I have to keep on being. But if I was alone, sinaenda tu nafanya tu shopping na
na hapo ndo najikutanga. There's a meme I saw somewhere. Someone posted and said, was it actually a meme, I think on TikTok or somewhere, and this person said, mothers, your sons and your husband don't need new t-shirts and shoes and all everything. You need a new bra. Let me just say it as it is. Why? Okay, but I think even if he meant a bra, he wasn't meaning or she wasn't meaning bra. But all he meant was you need also to think about yourself.
Yes.
Sababu most of the time
we think about
with our loved ones.
Everything revolved around
mtoto ama
babake.
Na saa zingine kwanza mtoto anakuja hapo yeye ndo anachukua space yote. So as mothers we also need to think about ourselves.
Some you time.
Yes, and remember hata kama mtoto alikuja, that does not mean that you forget about yourself.
Yes.
Usijiachilie sababu mtoto sasa wewe unafikiria mtoto, even though inakuanga ni subconsciously watu wanafanyanga hizi vitu.
Yeah, true.
You don't realize you don't realize that then but after a while ndo uko like, why yenyewe Jerry, you forgot about yourself.
Yes.
You're now thinking about Neymar and it's Neymar and nothing else. It's just Neymar.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Wow. So what are some of the challenges tukikuja hapa hivi karibu kuwind up? Naona, I know you have a very busy schedule. Right now you should be somewhere. So as we try to wind up, what are some of the challenges okay, before we go to the challenges, what makes motherhood beautiful? Did I even say what I've learned through motherhood? The lessons, it's more of patience, yes. Patience that from pale katoto kakiwa kadogo. Mimi my patience was tried. Kwanza ukikuja kuwin mtoto akikula, your patience is tried to the core. Let me tell you. I remember I even cried because una feel nani siukule haski, but unasikia tu kumwambia akisiukule, you're hungry, I can see you're hungry, but you don't want to eat.
I mean they are feeling sleepy, but they cannot
oh my goodness, I really
macho.
Yes, I'm patient, but there are moments I become impatient. But it really had to teach me. I think that's one of the greatest lessons that I've learned, and I'm still carrying it through. Patience. Motherhood ni patience.
It is.
It is. So now we go to the question, the challenges.
I think for me, one of the challenges, I think, is that I would have loved to bond with
your son,
my son. But that's
circumstances of life.
I sometimes I wish I can turn back the hand of time and get to enjoy just him grow. Because right now unaona ni ile, like, he comes, he goes, you go visit nini.
So by the time he comes back anakuja na kitu ingine mpya.
Like anakujanga wakati mwingine wamefunga shule, he's all grown. Like saizi nimeona ameanza ku grow mustache.
At 14.
At 14. Grow starch hata nilikuwa namwambia juzi, dude. So there are some things that ningetaka muona like other parents. Natamani tu nasema I wish I saw that stage. I wish I saw that. Plus even him muona like pia yeye yutamani, because sometimes hata even now there are times that he comes and he just wants to lie hapa tu a chill tu hapo. Like that thing more like it makes me it breaks me, but ni life.
My mom passed on when I was quite young.
Sorry.
So there kuna two stages nilimiss kukuwa na mamangu up until this time na wishing itu mamangu angekuwa hapa hivi ningekuwa nafanyaje, ningekuwa na feel aje. So I can try to imagine or try to feel how Lewis wanga na feel vile anatamani and all that.
But whatever moment right now, the memories we create is what matters.
Yeah, sure.
Plus the other day I was scolding him because kuna kitu alifanya. You know what he told me? Lewis anajua anakuanga na comeback. So you know what he told me? Mom, unaona? Let me tell you. Hata ile siku yenye nitapata ndevu za white, I will always be your baby. That will never change. So stop telling me niache utoto.
Your son is too mature.
And I was like, okay. Nilikaa tu hivi nikamwangalia nikamwambia lakini wewe. Yeah, that is what he told me.
Amazing.
Ile siku yenye nitapata ndevu za white. Ama nywele yote yangu kwenye white. I will always be your baby. That is what he told me. Nikakaa tu hivi nikamwambia okay. Sasa hata kama ulikuwa unataka kumscold ndio unanyamaza tu kwanza unasema okay.
Continue being a baby.
You will always be my baby. But sasa itabidi umereduce hiyo utoto saa hizi. Yeah.
That's nice. What has made motherhood special for you?
I think just seeing him. Plus he's a very interesting boy. He has always been a very interesting boy. After the people who interact with him, they always have something to say about him. Just him being him make it special for me, and it makes me feel like I'm a proud mom. I'm very proud of him. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I think one of the things I would say that makes motherhood special is that mother's love is unconditional.
Yes, it is.
Mother's love is unconditional. Ukue mwizi, ukue nani, your mother will still love you the way you are.
That is true.
And there are many instances we've seen mothers defend their children. Not because some know that they are wanafanya makosa.
I know my child ako hivyo, anaweza fanya hivyo.
But you still want to defend them. Lakini mkienda pale hivyo kwa kakona nyinyi peke yenu, ulikuwa unafanya nini? Ulikuwa unafikiria nini, you know? But at that moment, your mother wants to defend you because her love is unconditional.
Yeah, it's unconditional.
Haina conditions ati ukikuwa good boy ndo mimi nakuwa mama yako, no. But then I know we make that nini tukiambia watoto. If you are a bad boy, then I'm not your mom.
I'm not.
But you forget, unaanza kuweka mind fulani kwa mtoi na thoughts fulani kwa mtoto like so nikikuwa mbaya
mimi si mtoto
wa mom. But always remember that mother's love is unconditional.
Yes.
No matter what. Amazing. I've really enjoyed having this conversation. Maybe one word. I know Lewis will be watching this one day.
Yes.
What would you want him to know? That one message to Lewis.
That I love him very much, and I will always do the best I can for him by God's grace. And I'm proud of him, and I wish that all his dreams, because they are very ziko fit inaweza ishi poa, they come true. Yes, so I wish him all the best.
Amazing.
Yeah, and he will always be my baby. Hata akigrow the white hairs.
Yes. That's nice. That's so warming. Mimi nitafanya yangu special. Neema anazurura huku. By the time she gets to watch this episode, it will be how many years from now? Maybe I think maybe in the next like 4 years she'll be able to understand. When mommy says I love you, anajua ni nini. So baby Neema, no matter how young you are right now, I know you will watch this one day. But just know that mommy loves you so much.
Yes.
Mommy adores you. You are the best gift that God gave your mother. Na ninakupenda sana. Yani hata nimeishiwa na maneno. Unajua sasa inaanza kunimake ni feel ni kama ni love letter. Ni kama love letter naandika.
Yeah, writing a love
But
letter.
yes, Neema, I love you so much. And I will always be your mother. You will always be my baby. No matter how old you'll be, you'll still be my baby. I mean, I cherish those moments.
Yes.
Actually, mi nanzanga kuogopa. Nikimagine one day Neema atakuwa this whole grown up mwenye. You still now like Lewis, you can sit down and have these conversations.
Serious conversations.
Me, I'm still enjoying these 2 moments wenye ako juu ya kiti, kwa juu ya meza, mara sijui anafanya nini. I mean, those 2 memories.
They're priceless. Enjoying them. Make sure you enjoy.
Yes. Na mi husema, wacha mtoto akue mtoto.
Wacha akue tu
Because akipita hiyo stage atafanya nini? See the way Lewis alikuambia unamwambia ache utoto na bado he's still a baby.
And he will always be.
But then unajua kuna kitu hata ukiwa mzee aje ukifanya mamako anaangalianga kwa like piga wanawe, yani like you bado
mom, nisha grow
but sitaki kuunderstand umegrow. Anyway, it's been amazing. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to
you. Thank you. We continue celebrating our moms.
Yes.
And
happy Mother's Day to our mamas.
Yes, by the way, yeah. By the way, unajua kuna time unafikanga mama unangoja wewe tu ndo unaambiwa happy mothers. Unasahau kuna pia mama yako. So happy Mother's Day to our moms. I know my mom is in heaven, but there are also women who took care of me. So happy Mother's Day to you all. Thank you for being in my life, and thank you for allowing God to use you and to be a blessing in my life. So I don't know if you have anything else before tuondoke ya kusema na kuambia wa mama pale, maybe ku encourage mama pale.
So I think one thing I would want to, my prayer is that there are some moms moms in waiting. I would pray that God anaweza bless their womb and they get to enjoy the gift of
the fruit of
being a mom, because it's a beautiful thing. And I always pray for the ones I know they are in waiting. I always pray for them and I wish them the best. And for the mothers, whether your child is hard-headed or what, always be there for them. Pray for them always. Because God anajua kuchange. He's a God who changes and who anabadilisha even those ones who are hard.
Okay.
Yes.
Amen. That's a very nice prayer to the waiting moms. Tunawasahau wingi saa zingine, but we have to keep them in our minds. Also pray for them.
Yes.
And don't keep asking them these silly questions. Let me call them silly questions. Wacha respect privacy ya watu. Kama mtu hajakwambia, wacha anayo. Because you don't know what these people are going through in their secret places. So when you keep asking these questions, you're really pushing them to the corner to do some things that they don't want to do. You make them feel very, very uncomfortable. So let's respect people's journeys and stories and all that.
That is true.
Yeah, so it's been real. Thank you so much, Judy, for coming.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yes.
I know you're coming back because we have another set, an amazing one. So, karibu sana.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I feel blessed.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Hii story ya kuokoka inakufanyanga unasema amen kila mahali. You're supposed to be saying thank you, but uko amen.
It's also a beautiful thing.
That shows we're also not ashamed of our faith. Yes. So Thank you so much even for tuning in and watching our episode. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this video has been sponsored by Wendo Photography. Judy, isn't this an amazing space?
Amazing even is
It's an understatement.
It's a
Tafadhali.
beautiful place. Very, very. Kwanza mtu anapenda art. I just love it. I love it. It's a beautiful place.
Awesome.
And watu wakuje, wasupport, wapigwe picha moto.
Yes. Now, by the way, it's not just photography. You see whatever we are doing right now.
Oh, yeah. Podcast.
Kama wewe ni content creator, YouTuber, wacha tuseme hivyo, and you would love, or even a musician. If you're looking for a space where you can create your content, we have everything right here. Lighting, camera, mics, kila kitu iko hapa. You just come. You just come and you'll get the very best services from this. So this is Wendo Photography or Wendo Studios. We are located in Zimmerman. Our contacts are running down here, somewhere either here or here or here. Contact us. Kuja, pata, come see what we have and get the best services. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms. That is Njeri Mokuhe everywhere. Of course, they're running somewhere here. You can also follow Judy on her what are your social handles?
Judy Lewis on YouTube. Kwanza wa subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe, yes.
So that they can be fast to watch the song that is coming soon. Yes, Judy Wanjiko on Facebook. Judy.lewis25. TikTok Judy Lewis, Instagram.
Okay, tutaziandika hapa ndio mtu akitaka kufollow aende pale hivyo. Remember also to subscribe to her YouTube channel. She has amazing songs na kuna ingine inakuja. At least hiyo nimesikiza and I know how beautiful that song is. So because tunaweza ongea na tukose kumaliza. And she has an appointment somewhere. So let me release her. Thank you so much for watching. The Lord bless you. See you in the next video. Bye.